Shit. Oh shit. Okay, I need some music to go. Okay. Okay, I know it's a little early. It's not 9:30 yet though, but usually it give me about 3 or 4 minutes before it go live. Today it went straight 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna give a few people a few minutes to go live. If you looking right now and you can chat on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. If you can hear me and I sound good, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know something. Don't have me sitting here talking and whatever, starting the show, and nobody can hear me. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes for everybody to come on and start the show because, like I said, it's 9:30 and we got about 2 minutes. If you know my personal number and you can't hear me or see me good or whatever right now, please contact me, text me or something. All right. We're gonna do a show tonight. We're gonna talk about a little of everything because everybody got an opinion, but some of y'all just gotta get off your ass and stop being scared and call in. All right. So let me know. But until then, we're gonna okay, let me make sure that everybody can hear me first before we get started. Mm, Okay, that should be in there. Phone all the way up. Like I said, I'm sorry about this, but usually it takes 5 minutes before the show start when you're going live. But for some reason, it went 1, 2, 3, start. So it's not quite 9:30, but I'm gonna give it a few minutes and hopefully everybody can get on. Yeah, YouTube might flag me for the music, or whatever though, but not YouTube, Facebook, but I don't care though. We gotta play a little bit of music or something to everybody get in. All right. No chocolate covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring. So Michelle Johnson, you can hear me, right? I told anybody if you can hear me or see me good, whatever. Let me know in the chat. Like I said, I might have to stop the music because who is it? YouTube. YouTube bad with that. They're flagging it to be quiet. So I can't have it being so quiet. No one said why everybody waiting to come in. All right. I appreciate that. But I found out something too about YouTube and when it comes to music. If you stop it, talk a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and then whatever, play it again, and then they won't flag you. But if you keep playing it straight through, they're gonna flag you. I believe they got an algorithm on a certain amount of time that if you play a song, they're gonna flag it. So what I do is I stop it, play a little bit until everybody can get in the chat room. I just call to say I love you. I just call to say how much I care. I just call to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summertime. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and did they shopping, whatever. For some reason, I'm not in the mood. I ain't hit the Christmas spirit or whatever. Maybe I ain't heard enough Temptations music or something, but it ain't hit me yet as far as being in the spirit. Shopping, nah, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about Christmas because we grown now and different people got different opinions about it. And basically the kids are the one that's mostly involved. All right. So I'm gonna give it a few more minutes for everybody to get on, and then we're gonna go and start the show. But like I said, well, I'll tell you then. No one July, no August moonlight, one tender August night, no autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies, no Libra sun, no Halloween. No killing things to have a Christmas joy. All right, let me stop before I get flagged. Y'all know how it go. Let's go ahead and start the show. It's a little loud, I'm sorry. All right, well, I'd like to welcome everybody to the A.M.P podcast show. All my people, African made, however you want to put it. Basically, this is for us. Like I said before, I fell off a little while, and I had people ask me when I'm going to do another show, and you never know who listening to it until somebody in the streets asks you about it. So, therefore, I got to get off my ass and start some shows. Basically, this show is it's for me to vent for one thing, but it's for you to vent too. We see a lot of stuff going on in the world today, and we have opinions about it. You can't call the big radio show that's on TV. They ain't gonna listen to you, or they ain't gonna have you on the show. This is a place where you can have your opinion, and your opinion always count because we are the people. We are the taxpayers. We the population. Whatever we say go, we just ain't saying nothing. That's the problem. Okay, this is a little step above a barber shop or a chit chat place because you never know who's gonna hear you and how far it's gonna go. Like I said one time before I did a show, and it was probably about 11:30 when I got finished. And as soon as I got finished, an old guy from I hope you're listening now. He called from Chicago, and he was a black historian, and he wanted to talk past then. I was so tired, and I'm gonna have him on the show. But like I said, you never know who's calling. I mean, who's listening. So for a lot of y'all, stop being scared and just call on the show. The number is on the bottom of the screen right there. Call the show. You can just give me your 45-minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Hell no. Give me your 45-second opinion or 30-second or less. Just voice yourself. Okay. It's a free call. Everybody got cell phones now. There ain't no house phone where you dialing the area code and all that stuff. So you got a cell phone. If you kind of scared to chat, I understand that. I mean, as far as verbally, but anybody can be a thumb thug or whatever they call it now. So just use your phones and use your thumbs. If you got something to say, I'll read it out on the screen. All right. What's going on, Mike? Okay. I'm sorry that I don't have my screen ready. I want to have like a green screen so when I talk to y'all, I can go and show y'all what I'm talking about. Even though most of y'all know what's in the news and what's going on, I kind of rather have it visualized so you don't not just sit here just watching me. Okay. Um, I got a um I got a moderator and somebody helped me though, my daughter, but she go to bed about 9 o'clock, 8:30 at night, so she ain't no good. This show is for people that's up. We not going out. Either we tired of going out, too old, too cold, however it be. We in the house, nothing on TV. The same thing on TV. TV is basically, first of all, how they say it, tell her lies, and also is there to help procrastinate us. While you sitting there going through series, binge watching TV, whatever, life is going on, and you don't have no idea what's going on. You're not playing a part of nothing. And then whenever you go to the grocery store and the food is high or the gas is high, and you're like, why is it high? Because you've been binge watching TV, and most TV it got it got a way of not really brainwashing you, but the more of a show you watch, the more of that's gonna be on your mind. If it's a show about violence, if it's a show about sex, like Netflix, everything is sex on Netflix. It's going to affect you. That's just like if you young and you watch porn, it's going to affect you. It ain't good for you. Plain and simple. Um, but like I said, I'd rather have a next show. It will be next week. I'm doing every week and starting the New Year's. I'm really gonna be on point starting New Year's. I got my studio right. I had to get the heat right. I don't do that chili stuff. Oh no, if it get nippy, you lost me. So I had to get it right. If you can see what I done up in here now, you be like, oh my goodness, I could build an igloo probably. But it's nice and toasty in here. Uh, okay. First thing let's talk about is the drones. And once again, if I say anything that you want to talk about, you have opinion on it, either text it in the chat or you can call the number on the screen, 910-874-6785. Like I said, I'd rather have your opinion and we go off that. You don't have to get nervous or go a long time. Just give me what you feel about certain topics. All right. The drones, Jersey. They in the areas in Jersey, up north, Philadelphia, places where they do not have or they have a strict gun policy. When that drone flew down here in the South, people shot at it. And I believe they shot it down. They chances are they shot it down, but the news not going to tell you they shot it down. They'll say that the military done it though. But down here in the South, people going to shoot it down. I had a little discussion with somebody the other day that was in the military, and they're saying that you can't do that. You can't shoot it down. But once the government telling you that they don't know what it is, to me, it should be all anybody can shoot it down. Once the government, the military say that they don't know what it is and they probably lying, then to me, anybody should be able to shoot it down. Or I guess anybody, but all depending on where it's gonna fall at. But those drones they saying are the size of cars. Now, if they are supposed to be incognito, why do they have their lights on so everybody can see where they at? Or maybe they don't want to get hit by an airplane too. That's why they on. But they're supposed to be the size of cars. Speaking of drones, right now in Palestine, what they are doing now, the Israeli troops or whatever you want to call them, they are using. At one time, they were using cell phones. They had a contract with a company, and they put a certain way where they could detonate cell phones, and they killed like hundreds of people, a lot of kids and older people and everything. But they went to a cell phone company, and at a certain time they could detonate their cell phone and blow it up, kill a lot of people. That's a violation against human rights in warfare. Now what they're doing is they have drones that sit outside people's homes and make the sound of children crying. Once somebody run out of their house trying to see what it is, help or whatever, the drones are shooting them down. We got a new way. It's a guy named Elon Musk. He's right hand man with the president. Elon Musk, he's people think that it's coincidental that he come from South Africa and he comes to America and he cares so much about free speech that he bought Twitter so people can have free speech, like because he care about the American citizens so much. But what they ain't saying is that he has his hands deep in a new coin, kind of like the Bitcoin. It start with a D. If somebody know in the chat and can spell it, please put it on there. But he has a new coin that he's trying to replace money with. He also has many military industrial complex contracts with them, with the war with Ukraine and the war with Israel. Well, Israel war. Ain't nobody really fighting them back. It ain't no war. He has that. He also has a big interest in lithium as far as his cars. Everybody know he want cars to be battery operated, computerized, whatever. He also has many robots, hundreds of thousands of robots that are ready to go online. If you've seen the movie I, Robot, as you know, a lot of things you see on TV, if you give it time, if they thought of it, they're gonna try it. And he has many robots that's ready to go online right now to replace the average human companion. You already see it starting right now with the commercials of people on TV and they with their phones and their phones holding conversations like without the AI voice. They had the regular voice hold a conversation with them. Don't fall for that, fellas and ladies. Don't fall for that. Don't do that. If you that lonely, that you need to talk to a AI. Get out the house. Join a church. Join a mosque. Join something. You ain't gotta do that because all they doing is getting your voice and your conversations and using that for somebody else. Every word. But he also has a deep hand in that. But he's right hand man with Trump right now, spending nights at Mar-a-Lago in Florida, spending nights with another grown man like that. I mean, he has total, he has interest involved, and he's trying to get close enough to the president where he can get everybody in what's called Silicon Valley over there in San Francisco, them AI people, the technology people. Everyone is trying to be the first one to get their AI technology to the global, to the people, to everybody. Okay, it's just like General Electric with electricity, or General American General, American, what is it called? General Motors, as far as cars. Back in the day when America was first getting started, people, they made their money and they locked the doors behind them so nobody could come behind them until they got so big and powerful that they are like the Duke Powers, the insurance, the JC Morgan insurance companies, those places like that. So now the newer frontier of investors or people don't have nowhere to go and become multi billionaires because everything's already started. So they go into the AI. You tried it with the climate control stuff. They tried it with that. That's kind of faded away. So now they're going with AI. It's all about total control. And they also want to replace the army. That's what you're going to hear him talk about a lot of the jobs that the government have and that the government is wasting because they can do the job with a computer or they can be home. A lot of military soldiers in the future are not going to be able to go to the military, or they're going to have an excuse where saying that we got a low number of enlistees, whatever, and they're going to bring in soldiers and drones, and that's going to be our army. All right. If you have a topic about that, or not topic, but a comment about that, please call in or chat. That's about Elon Musk. I know some of it is not political, and it's hard to be political whenever you watch certain stuff on TV every day and you listen to the certain same stuff in your car when you get in the car. When do you get your news? From gossip? That's where I try to be here. I'll watch the news, I read the papers or whatever, and y'all can hear from me. Okay. If you don't believe me, then do your own homework. That's plain and simple. But I wouldn't lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. This is free. Okay. My next topic. I got a lot of topics. Partying, clubs, partying. You know, us as melanated people, we love to dance. We never get too old to dance or have a good time, whatever. But are the partying, far as a man and a woman standing in front of each other, is that dead? Is that dead? If you don't understand what I'm saying, Ray, what's going on, man? If you don't understand what I'm saying, is a man and a girl, a man and a woman. Lord, no, not a girl, but there's all this P Diddy and Jay-Z stuff. A man and a woman dancing in front of each other. I seen it go out a long time ago, basically, not a long time ago, but we used to do little parties at our community center. And it was basically the music that did it. The young people, some of them would still grab a girl and get out there and jam. But most of them would, the boys would click up and they click, the girls would be in their click, and they would rap the lyrics of the song as if somebody got a camera in front of them, but they wouldn't dance with each other. People our age, when's the last time you slow dance with the opposite sex? Think about it. Was it a wedding? Uh, think about it. If you in the chat, tell me the year or the date, the last time that you and somebody slow dance to a song. Y'all know back in the days, you ain't leave the club until you slow dance. Were the ones that was lucky. But let me know when the last time. Because most clubs, most parties now you go to, it seems like it's line dancing. If you ain't line dancing, then you line dancing watching. And I ain't gonna lie, they got some line dancing out here now with this country stuff or whatever. You be practicing. You be practicing. You don't have like, I mean, you don't show it out there, no. So you come out all cool and everything, have your fans and everything coordinated. You be practicing, and I like it, really do. I wish we could have a dance off somewhere. We get a gym the same way they do with fraternities, and they step whatever. We can get an old gym, whatever, and we can get 5 or 10 groups and play the Southern Soul, or the country music, or whatever y'all want to play for us, and we'll judge it. But y'all serious about that line dancing, and ain't nothing wrong with that because you still having a good time. But like I said though, when was the last time you slow dance with another person? Well, slow dance, yeah, because you can't slow dance by yourself. Answer that question. We can't let that go. We can't let that go. If we let it go, we already kind of let it go. And the young group, the young ones now, they don't know what you're doing now. If you see somebody slow dancing, they probably think y'all having sex on the dance floor. It ain't even in they minds. Some of them, some of them. Don't let it get twisted. Some of the young dudes got some old souls with them. All right, but think of a way that we could bring that back for them though. They need that. They really, really do. I mean, we can't let something or somebody or some system destroy what we did, we made, and what we had fun off of for free. I mean, we can't let nobody do that. That's our fault. While we let them destroy hip hop, we can't let them destroy a good time. All right. Um, the CEO of a healthcare company, major healthcare company, got killed the other day in New York. Somebody shot him in the back. Blow, while he was walking away. They got they got a dude. That dude swearing out that he ain't do it. I gotta see a court date or whatever, and no more. Just because they say he did it, and now some kind of manifesto came up. And honestly, this is me. I don't care if it's R. Kelly, uh, O.J. Simpson, whoever. Until I hear your voice and you tell the story, I don't just go with the one story. I have no opinion about it. I have like, oh, if it's true, it's messed up. I'll say that. But if you don't hear somebody's mouth come out of the horse's mouth and them tell their story, because the media, they professionals. They professional. Anybody listen to my voice right now, you could be in the same way. If they want to get you and have you go to prison the rest of your life and you never have a say or word in public, it could be you. Now maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. But I still want to hear his voice. And they convince you to not speak at your own trial. So you never hear your point of it or your side of it. You hear your side of it uh 10, 15 years later on a nightly news special. When it comes to the prison and they interview you. And then you saying how you didn't do whatever. It don't matter then. That boy is wilding, saying it's not me, it ain't me, whatever. Most people do something like that right there, and they get caught. Mm, they knew. I mean, they knew what time it was. I'm not saying he didn't do it though, but it's fishy to me. It's fishy whenever a whole lot of evidence come up out of the blue. Okay, it's just fishy. If y'all know more about it, like I said, you can call me, let me know, whatever though. But that's all I know about it is that one side. So until then, also I always like to wear black on uh apparel when I do my show. It's a little Mike Koga shirt right here. Usually I try to wear either Black Cheese or Benny Billions or what's my man Gerald Sain got a clothing line out. Uh, a King, not a King. Lower got a Lower Elton got a clothing line out. Like I say, I like to wear black on. Okay, so if you got something out there and you black on whatever, just give me a discount. I'm not. Most people they tell you send me a shirt whatever I wear for free whatever. Just give me a discount. That's all I say. You give me a discount and I wear it. I rock it on the show. Okay, that Diddy and Jay-Z and who's next? Who's next? That's all I gotta say. Who's next? Some people say Oprah's next. Some people say 50 Cent might be next. Okay, basically what it is that whenever too many of us, we we gotta start falling for it. Yeah, we gotta start falling for the okie doke of the banana in the tailpipe. And I like to say we because I hate watching podcasters talk to their people in the audience and call them dumb and stupid. Y'all dumb. Y'all believe that. Y'all stupid. How you gonna call your people that listen to you dumb or stupid? So I'd rather just say we. Okay, but we are getting hip to the game now. When Cat Williams came out and said that for 2024, everybody gonna be exposed. From now on, yeah, everybody gonna be exposed. And basically, the exposing of the system is they'll find the person, the black rapper, whoever, with the most influence. Okay, he ain't got to be the hottest rapper. He ain't got to be the most handsome, the strongest, or whatever. He have the most influence. They use them all. Tupac, whoever. If you got the most influence over the people, they're gonna try to get to you, and they're gonna try to get to you. Two things to help them pervert society. Okay, so things that we do as black men as a home, they want to do the opposite. Always the opposite. Don't be married. Don't have no lady at the house or a man at the house. You know what I'm saying? Be out there sleeping with whoever. Blah blah blah. Don't have the opposite sex. You can do the opposite sex, the same sex, whatever. Blah blah blah. All of them push that. All of them push. Go get money. Don't tell you to go to school, get a job, whatever. Go get that bag. Go get it. Okay. We done stop falling for that. And what else they do is they use them, the system, the society to be. They use them by basically putting their face on a brand and acting like it's theirs, and we falling for it, and we go support them and buy Ciroc or whatever liquor. Most of the time it's liquor. Most of the time it's liquor. If we could ever do a deep dive in these people who own liquor companies, they be getting these black rappers to invest in their companies, whatever, and then after a while they always kick them out, and the company has blew up like Ciroc and Jay-Z liquor and whoever liquor. 50 Cent probably got a liquor too. All of them got a liquor company, and they have liquor companies though, but it ain't like you can go to that company and see black people working there. No. Once Jay-Z is out, they'll find the same people who work there, they'll find another black rapper to promote their liquor. And the same people who working there, distilling the liquor or whatever, will be the same ones. So just because it's a black face on there, 9 times out of 10, they're not black jobs. There's not too many products you can go inside of a store and get it, and a rapper or a black person made that product or has a company that makes that product. No, they're just the face of it. And what they do is they blow them up with the media. The media help use it. They hide everything that they do in the past. They hide it, but they use it for dirt on them later on, whenever it's time to tear them down. Snoop had a charge. Murder was the case. He got out of that case because the gun and evidence in the locker room of Compton, whatever, mysteriously disappeared. I forgot about him. He's next too. That's gonna come back. Murder never goes away. They got you out of that so they can make billions and billions and billions off of you. And once they finish and you done sign everything as far as contracts, they're gonna get rid of you. And they always got an insurance policy with the Lords of London over there. And they're gonna get any money that you make after that. Biggie made way more after he was dead. Whitney Houston sold 104. She made 145 million the first 2 weeks after her death, and she had signed a contract right before that. So where do you think that money went to? All of them. Do your homework. Or all. I don't care if it's rappers, if it's actors. Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson owned a lot of land. That was one thing that he like took pride of. Owned a lot of land. When he died, somehow his agents, mysterious and lawyers, mysteriously had another will that he had made. Family didn't get nothing. the state, the company, all of them got everything. And he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. Whenever you control the media, you can keep that hush hush. Okay. Certain ones that come on, what that old things come on, unplug, unsung, whatever. They don't tell that story. If all of them get in a room together, they would know the common denominator of how they all went broke, or how they all went down, or how they all was in a group, and they found the one that had the biggest influence, and they pulled him away from everybody, turn them away from him, and vice versa, and then hopefully get them on drugs so they can really control them. Think about it. If you're a race that has no talent, how you expect to really always make money? You make money off the people who has talent. It's plain and simple. Like I said, I ain't gonna be before you long, but I had a little stuff on my chest, and I'm just going through stuff because I want to do this every Friday or Saturday night. Okay, and it all depends on y'all if I do it every Friday and Saturday night. If you're doing something else right now, that's fine too, because you can always come back and watch it. But if you're not and you want to comment, let me know. Like I talked about earlier, was Christmas. Christmas coming up, and a lot of us is not in the Christmas spirit. I can say that because I've been asking people, and I know I'm not. I don't know if it's money situation. I don't know if it's the weather. My grandson wants snow so bad, so they don't feel like Christmas. Uh, a lot of people are against Christmas. A lot of people are, is the fake. Well, ain't no kids don't listen to this, but Santa ain't real. The story I ain't even tell my kids about. You know what I'm saying? Some man giving them to I work hard, cool and dandy, fine and dandy. As long as you get them stuff. A lot of us say, I get my kids stuff all year. Stop lying. You get your kids stuff for their birthday, or you might go to Dollar General on some Fridays when you get paid or something. But you don't get your kids stuff all year round. No. Stop lying. It'd be certain time they need stuff and birthdays and stuff. Christmas, try to do what you can do for them. Grown people, kick rocks, or you know better. Be asking for stuff or looking for stuff. Okay. They say it's the giving season. So if you're grown, you ain't got no kids, buy something for some other kids. Help some parents out, buying some toys for their kids. You be surprised. A kid will remember you and what you gave them for Christmas forever compared to you giving them money. I'm gonna get money this year too, cause I ain't going in the stores though. But that's just a fact. They will remember you and what you bought them probably forever. But when you just give them money, they thank you. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna remember that. And it's just like, did you give me something last year? But do it for the kids. I'm doing it for the kids. And I'm doing it for my mama, Georgia May, because her birthday is February 25th. That's my birthday. Her birthday is December 25th. So I'm doing it for her and for the kids. And I got I got 5 grandkids. I got nieces. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. A lot of them. And Christmas is one of my favorite holidays because my mama's birthday, and I can do stuff for the kids. Other than that, you need to do the same. If you ain't gonna do nothing, then don't be no Scrooge and be out there telling everybody how you feel about it. Nobody want to hear that. You either gonna spend money, buy somebody something, or you're not. All right. Church. We all at a crossroad. I know I speak about church a lot because church is important. It's important. But y'all at a crossroad right now. And how y'all gonna get attendance back up? I don't know. Because the Wi-Fi and internet, for one part, when they made the mega churches, that took away a lot of, and then they did online services that took a lot of people from church. But it's a lot of education, or it's a lot of questions that people have and the church is not answering. Okay. It's questions that I have and never had a preacher really answer it. Preachers, you can't really answer a question too biblically to a person that's not into the church. I don't know if that makes sense. But a lot of times you'll go back to the Bible and you say this and that whenever really everybody's religion is right. If they can go to their book and answer your question. I have questions um, like I have questions like where do different races come from? I have questions like in the 1600s they changed his name from Yahweh to Jesus. What do the name Jesus mean? Some people say it came from the historical Greek of Zeus. I know the name Yahweh and many of the names in the original Bible, there was long words, but those words had meaning. It wasn't just a name like we do nowadays, just name our kid a name. Their names had meaning. Yahweh it means two different words. It means something. People need to tell me what Jesus means. Um, if I'm wrong about, I believe I'm quite right about in 1600 they changed the name, all the literature to Jesus. I want to know what does Jesus mean. Like there, you know what I'm saying? There, not what it mean to you, but what do it mean? I used an example before. My homeboy named Ty, his son is named Tyson. You break it down, Ty son. That's how they name kids and people back then by their titles, by their titles, by their family or whatever. I just want to know what the name mean for them to change it. And then the Bible says, "Don't call me by no other name," and they change it and we calling you by some other name. But that's a deeper subject though. But if it scratch the belly of a Christian that know the answer to that, you know the number 910-874-6785. Other than that, if you can't answer it, then I'll ask somebody else. But like I say, we need preachers that can break those kind of questions down and answer them, not in a art thou type language, but in a language that we understand and we can go with. Because a lot of people can preach. A lot of people now are preaching the Bible as a Black history book, and it means a little different whenever they preach it that way. It really does. I mean, it's different. Okay, put it this way: the Bible was written in its original language, and then it was translated to another language. And then for hundreds of years after that, it went to Latin, and then Latin. The Greek people wanted their same version of the Bible, so they put it in Greek, and or vice versa in that order. And then King James used it in English to put it, you know what I'm saying? And all that translation, different people taking stuff out, in and out, whatever. Just be a good person. Be a good person and do good. Do good, and you get all religious book to me is about karma. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. Plain and simple. Don't wreck your life and don't lose family and friends over something that God will look down probably on you about. Really. If you treating someone like they lower than you or they not equal to you because of you read a book. And knowledge is easy to get. Knowledge is cheap. You can go get a book about how to eat right, how to live right, how to do whatever right, how to do whatever. But living it is a whole different ball game. So because you can spit out verses and spit this and whatever, even when you spitting it, if you got a mean tone with you or mean, I'm looking in your eye because the eyes is the key to the soul. Then you just repeating something. It ain't in you. Some people talk about how they eat this and that, whatever, and they eat whatever whenever they're alone. It ain't in you. And you can't lie to yourself. You can lie to us, but you can't lie to yourself. Our kids deserve. Oh, my bad. Hebrew. You right, Murdoch. What's up, brother? This is just me, maybe, but I believe our kids deserve a better childhood than we got. And I had a good childhood. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe because my brother was 5 years older and always on the gone somewhere. My sister stayed with my grandma most of the time, and it was mostly there before my young sister came. I had a good childhood. I ain't gonna lie. Johnny and Georgie did a good job. But to that point, still, my kids and my grandkids deserve a better childhood than what I had. And when I say I had a good childhood, I don't mean like anything I wanted, I got it, whatever, because I was a reasonable kid, you know what I'm saying? But they deserve a better childhood than what I had. And if we keep doing that, we'll change our whole society. Because we got to break chains and do things better than the last people, our fathers and mothers done it. We got to do that. Just like when you go into a relationship and say your mother and your father and your old lady mother and father, whenever y'all become married or staying together, whatever, all the good things that you seen your daddy do, that your mama like and this, that, whatever, do that. Bring that to the relationship. And women, you do the same. Leave that bad stuff that he done behind. And you do the same. Y'all have a better, it won't be perfect because they are your blood, so you're gonna slip too now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will be a better couple, and then y'all kids gonna see that. And then the small things that he saw that you slipped on, he won't do when he get married. And that's another way of making a better community and a stronger village. That's what it's all about. It's all about a village. We in this thing together. You can act like we separate all you want to, but we in this thing together. Whenever they're going over stats and stuff, they ain't saying these black people, those black people, whatever. No, all of us, we in together. So you can think just because you make a certain income and walk your head up high, you ain't thought of like the rest of them. Because of this media, yes, you are. We don't own no media. We do not own no free TV station. NBC, CBS, they had the biggest. They had the biggest effect on our mentality and what we think is true and not true and what we talk about from day to day. They do. I don't care if it's an NBC affiliate in Indiana. They talk about the same thing as an NBC affiliate in Atlanta, Georgia. They're not talking. Atlanta, Georgia ain't really going on Atlanta news. The local news is going to show you the killings, but the free channels is what everybody watch. Those channels, NBC, Fox, CBS, kind of Fox ain't always free, but ABC, CBS, NBC has shaped our minds all these years. They shaped our minds to where we don't have our own traditions. We do what we see on TV. We get married the way because we see how people get married on TV. They wear a white dress, so we gotta wear a white dress because it's for purity because they do it on TV. We act a certain way in public because we see people do it on TV. TV has controlled our minds so much now that whenever there is truth there, you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. You think I would talk about the Twin Towers though, but I ain't gonna go there. But we don't have our own minds no more. We don't. These phone devices in our hand all the time. The same news going to everybody all the time. It's always negative. Think about the computers. When you first had a PC, you was business minded. Okay, I got a PC, I got a printer. I'm saying start my own business. Then they gave you the laptops. Okay, I can start my business. I could just go mobile, whatever though. But it ain't like being home stationary and doing that. Now the laptops are gone because I ask people that want to be on this show, do you have a laptop? Because if you do, laptop is a whole lot better as far as everybody seeing you on the screen perfect and everything. People don't have laptops no more. Everybody just got a phone. Don't let people fool you. You're not gonna do too much business on the phone. Once a business is established, you can. But on that phone, you're gonna strain your eyes so bad trying to do business all day with it that most people don't even start business with their phones no more. They don't. And whenever they first came out with the PCs, people were starting businesses because they was in a stationary place and they was concentrating on what they was doing. Now with these mobile devices and you out anywhere, Now, and we need to start more black businesses. That's what our kids need to see us doing. Look around. When you ride around, look around and look at these stores, look at the name of them, and tell me who you think own them stores. It's not talked about because we don't own no media, but as far as us owning businesses, it's going real low. Low, I mean, it's embarrassing. We all we doing is spending our money with other people. Let's try and see if we had a business, would they spend the money with us? The good ones will, but we got to start more businesses. We do. If you got a business, I want to do something where I can give black business shout outs. Give me, I'm gonna try to record you for at least 5 or 10 seconds and your name and your business. That can give me a commercial break where I can go use the bathroom, whatever though. But I want to give you some shout outs if you have a black business. It means a lot to the community and it means a lot to the youth. It means a lot to the youth. Your child see you going to work, coming back dirty, working with somebody else. There's a 75% chance he can do the same thing. He can do the same thing. Okay. I ain't even reading the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. It's pitiful, but we getting forced to grow our own damn food. It's a damn shame that our granddaddies and grandmas, they grew their own food and half of them didn't have past a 11th grade education. But we so-called smart, go to college, we so-called smart, nobody can tell us nothing. And we sit here paying out the ass for regular food like corn and whatever, and it's killing us. That's the double jeopardy of dumbness. We paying more for food that kill us. And if we get mad and don't want to pay that much in the grocery store, we go to fast food. And what's that doing for us? You can eat fast food right in at 5 o'clock. And I bet you, if you just do something with your mind, go I don't give a damn if it's pick some grass with your fingers. And at 6 o'clock, you'll be wondering, what did I eat? It ain't made out of nothing. We think it is. They telling us it's 25, 30% beef, 40% whatever. The stuff that now they got it where they can whip up vegetables like lettuce, whip it up from chemicals and water. Just whip it up and it's lettuce. You don't believe me? Sound crazy? Go to YouTube. You can click in I don't know what it's called, chemically made lettuce or Mansoto right there in Fayetteville, on the way to Fayetteville. That's a major company. I don't know what you can put on YouTube though, but if you don't believe me, trust me. And why can't you see with none of the food how it's made from none of these fast food restaurants? It's like top secret. Top secret. You can go. I don't care how much you search. If you even go to the place where they make it at, they got gates. You can't get in there. Like I said, we're gonna be forced or die to grow our own food. Okay, Bladen County. There's different towns in Bladen County: Kelly, Elizabethtown, Clarkton, Lisbon, Bladenboro, Tar Heel, different towns. And we, as black people and good white people, are scattered out all over the county, and we have farmland. You can't tell me that if each spot has a number 1 through 20, and your number for that spot, you grow a certain vegetable. What I don't know, carrots. He growing lettuce. He got cabbage down there in East Arcadia. Uh, Peanuts in Dublin. We can grow our own stuff and have our own market, our own little grocery store where we know the food for one is going to be cheaper because we're growing it ourselves. We can use natural fertilizer. We got to get back to the pigs and the cow pastures. I don't eat neither one of them, but as a people and as people who eat them, we need to get back to get your damn pigs back in your damn backyard. Well, A little further from the house, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that shit stink, whatever. A little further from the house, but get your pig pens back. If you eat pork, get your pork back. If you eat beef, get your beef back. We should have a place where we can go, and if you don't have enough land, we should be able to go to Mount Ollie or Bladenboro, where there's a black person that has pasture or whatever, and put your cow from a calf, whatever, in there. Pay his little grandsons or whatever $20 a week to make sure they fed and watered. I probably told this story before. My daddy or my mama, I believe my daddy. My mama had a bigger family, but I mean, my daddy told me that you kill one cow, kill two pigs, you got a chicken coop, and you got a garden. You don't worry about no food. That's money in your pocket. You're gonna grow up healthy and stronger. You won't have to worry about most of these prescription pills that they put you on with as you get older, because we eating this poison. That's why we get on all these pills. A human body is hard to tear down. It's hard to kill. You can shoot it 4, 5, 6 times. If you don't hit a certain spot, you're not killing that person. You can stab somebody 50 times. If you don't hit a certain spot, you're not killing that person. God put ribs around these vital organs for a reason. So a human body is hard to kill, and they know that. Okay? You melanated. Like I said before, you have to take pills not to have kids. Other people taking pills to have kids. We are fertile. We are God's children. All of us are God's children, though, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? I say this like it's no knock on any other race or anything, though, but as far as black people, melanated people, you don't know the power and the strength you have, because the powers to be on this earth or in America keep that from you on purpose. They keep it from you. You can see the future. You can tell the future. You can make somebody call you, or you can see somebody that you've seen a long time tomorrow just by meditating and thinking about it. But we got to get unplugged and unclogged from all this watching TV every day, the same times every day. Back in the day, they had the arena in the Coliseum, saying that they had people occupied. Now we got football on TV, basketball on TV, taking up hours, whatever, and we're not thinking at all. So we got to get smarter than that. This food is killing us. If it's 20 spots in Bladen County, black-owned land, we can grow every food there is. One spot could be just for excuse my language, for chicken coops. So we have our own. The price of eggs is getting ridiculous. They ain't getting no better. What's in these chickens? Who knows what's in these chickens? Chickens bigger than me almost. And we know better. All we got to do is get organized. That's what really I'm here for. You can use my platform, use my podcast to get organized. We have a community center. If we want to have meetings, it's right here in Elizabethtown. What they say is the heart. I guess it's in the middle of Bladen County. So if anybody from different towns want to come and have a meeting, we can do that. But we need to start planting our own food, and we need to start growing our own cows, chickens, and pigs. We need to stop watching them, watching the news, watching the White House, waiting to see what they're doing, and make them watch us. Make them have it turn around and petition us because of what we're doing. We can start this right here in Bladen County, and they can grow nationwide. Of course, the media gonna go as long as they can without showing it, but they can't stop God. God is a German word, but I ain't gonna go that deep with whatever, so I just keep saying it. Yeah, but they can't stop God's children. All right, but we got to do that. And if our kids see that, how many of us right now, if we run into $30,000, $50,000, will go out there and buy a car, another car, and won't go buy a tractor? How many of us got tractors? I ain't gonna raise my hand. I ain't got one. I want one bad. If I get a tractor, I'm gonna find something to diss up. I'm gonna find something to plant. Somebody yard, somebody field, whatever. I got 2 acres back there. We need to grow herbs too. I ain't just telling you that because I'm trying to do it now. If something happen where wifey can't do it, as long as you hear me and you do it. Okay? I ain't like that. It's a lot of people that want to see you do good, but not better than them. Okay, so they're smiling in your face, and yeah, you do good. They want to see you do better than them. And if you can, I'm sorry about that. Trying to get this thing to stop because well, they can't. YouTube can't get me for that kind of music right there. So I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, the food. Anyone who hear my voice right now, please, if you feel like you can organize that, do it. Please do it. I'll give you my building. I'll give you my number. I'll give you time to come on this podcast. I'm sorry I ain't reading comments though, because I get distracted. But I get you can get on this podcast and tell your spiel and organize it. That's all we need. We need not even 20. If we just had 10 places in Bladen County where this family or these people say, we got this right here. We're gonna grow this right here. We're gonna grow this right here. And we got a central spot where I don't care if we gotta wear wristbands so only us can get this food because we in this system, we in this village together. And we had nobody come from the outside saving money that got money and you know what I'm saying, and they ain't putting in part of it or whatever. If you somebody that can organize it, please contact me. All right, contact me. Make sure my phone, because people get scared now. Like I said before, get out of your shell of not being heard. All right, get out of your shell. If you want to call in and say something, or thanks for the chat. Y'all, please read the chat. I can't do it right now. While I'm talking, I don't know if it's ADD or whatever, but I'll get distracted. Let me see if I can slow them down. But the food is the most important. Food is most important. I got 85-year-old aunt at the house, and she getting stronger though, but she need that natural food. The natural food is so important, and it's important to talk to your kids about it. Even if you're not going to do it, and at your age, talk to them about doing it, growing their own food. You might surprise them, but then they'll forget it. Why not tell them so they will remember it? Because they don't do it then, they'll use that jewel later on. But talk to your kids about it. And they might be more on it than you are. If you really care about them. If not, keep shooting them to the McDonald's and the fast foods or whatever. I know it's hard because I got kids too, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying, they smell it. It's even chemicals in the smell to attract the kids. Okay, it's a chemical in a plant that most grizzly bears eat, and they eat it right before it's time to hibernate because this chemical does they senses a certain kind of sense of being full, basically. So they keep eating, their stomach get bigger, they get bigger and bigger, bigger, and then they go hibernate. They only eat them berries or that kind of those berries whenever it's time to hibernate. They are using that in our food now. They are using our food along with the red 40. If you know anybody that red 40 that die, stuff ain't red, stuff ain't blue, stuff ain't green and yellow. Stop giving your kids these green, yellow, blue, whatever candy, lollipops, Kool-Aid, whatever. That chemical red 140. Basically, Kool-Aid is basically this chemical called red 140, sugar, and a little bit of artificial flavoring. And that's all chemicals. Your body is a natural thing. Your body can live a long time. Your body is designed where God gave a woman a breast to feed the baby from birth, and then the baby can eat food that God grew up from the earth and live forever. But we so worried about kids costing so much, we got to spend this much on them or whatever, and we doing the opposite. We hurting them, thinking that we helping them. Us, luckily, we grew up around some grandmas, and we had a lot of their food, and we have all these fast food places around here. But what are we gonna do for our kids? They ain't got no choice. They ain't got no jobs. But the same chemical in that plant They are using in food now, and that's why you eat, and then 10 minutes later you don't even know that you've ate anything. You still hungry. The food is light as I don't know what, and you still hungry. They are go through. They go through all kinds of stuff, chemical wise and everything, to get that money. And they say the love of money is the root of all evil. We live in America, baby. Everybody love money in America, and a lot of people do any and everything for it. So if you think people won't do that for a profit and kill us slowly, and their kids don't eat the same stuff, not in America. All right, real women and young adults, y'all need to speak up. Y'all need to speak up because honestly, all you hearing now is from ratchet women. Oh, I messed up. It's from ratchet women and from the youth that I'm really messing up. Uh-oh. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm getting the screen ready, right? I done did something. Okay, almost there. Where's my camera at? Alright, I'm back. But all you hear now, sorry about that. All you hear now from is put my chat's back on there. Yeah, all you hear now is from ratchet women and I guess a young thug type I messed up. Okay, down the bottom. There are a lot of there are a lot of young boys out there, young guys, and when I call you young, I mean like in your 20s and 30s and younger. They got a lot of good sense, but you don't see them that much. You don't hear from them that much. A lot of them are working. All we do is talk about the young people out there. We got to realize that it's different kinds of young people. It's them silly ones, and it's the good ones. The silly ones are the ones that make the news, that make the gossip, that's always talked about. Yeah, there are a lot of silly ones with that gang stuff, but it's a lot of ones that I salute that you are your own man. You ain't down with that gang stuff. You about a woman, you know what I'm saying, more than you are hanging with a bunch of, now don't get twisted now. I was younger, I hung with a bunch of dudes, but we was a bunch of dudes looking for a bunch of women. Okay? Not a bunch of dudes that just want to sit in the house around a bunch of dudes. So I salute the ones that go out there. I be seeing y'all, you know what I'm saying? Certain places, whatever, you be with a girl and the other dudes be clicked up somewhere staring at other boys. Basically, that's what they doing now. Ready for a fight, or if you stay at somebody long enough, of course, y'all gonna fight or start a shooting or whatever. But I don't want to give them too much airtime. I want to give props to the ones that's doing the right thing. Y'all kids. A lot of y'all got kids out there that doing the right thing. They're not hard heads out there. They respectful. They got a job. If they ain't got a job, they still respectful. They ain't out there stealing. They ain't out there doing it. They ain't out there in public acting a fool. So they need their props. And y'all as parents, matter of fact, if you got a kid like that right now in the chat, just throw his name up there. Because those are kids that need the props. I mean, we stop talking about these hard heads. Got to. I know it's hard, but we got to. We got a lot of kids out there, especially from my neighborhood. Ahmad, I mean, I don't want to just start calling names because I will miss people's names, but a lot of kids out there that is doing, you don't have to worry about getting rich right now. Because once you get older, you're going to realize getting rich wasn't really always crap to be. That chase for getting rich, you miss out on a whole lot of life. Just live life. Live, go at different girls, have different girlfriends, have different jobs. By the time you find a girl that you want and a job that you want, it'll be about 15, 20 years down the road, and you done live life. That's called life. Now you ready to chill. So just a shout out to the young people out there, men and women, because there are some girls out there that are not ratchet. A lot of young girls out there that are not ratchet. And I salute you too, young girls, especially in y'all young 20s, whatever. We expect for y'all to be ratchet, working at fast food restaurants or convenience stores. But it's a lot of nice, respectful black young girls out there working, and just keep doing it. Okay? Don't let temptation and your peers, because you gotta remember, somebody your age don't know shit. Only people that's older than you can tell you the best advice. Somebody that's your age, they ain't gonna tell you advice that y'all the same age, they could do it too. That's why they telling you that advice. No, they're gonna tell you something different to try. So they'll know if that'll work or not. If they tried or not. If it failed, then you fail, not them. But shout out to all y'all that's in college. If you're not in college, you're working. If you're not working, you're a positive person. That means a lot. And don't worry about how things are now, because you got a lot of living to do. And a lot of us was at jobs that we ain't think about. We had jobs now that we ain't think about back then. We with people now that we never thought we would be with them back then. If you look at some yearbooks and somebody who went to school and you know people in the yearbook and who they married now, like, oh my God, never would have thought that. Far as the age or far as I just never would, you know what I'm saying? So you never know who you're gonna be with and where you're gonna be at. Just go with the flow. As long as you go positively, go with the flow. All right. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I know your eyes getting sleepy, you know what I'm saying? Or you're ready to grab something to eat. Remember what I said about something to eat. All right. Because we are losing kids in all kinds of ways. I never knew how it felt or how my mama, y'all remember whenever you used to be small and you not really eardropping though, you watching TV and a certain way your mama would answer the phone or say something like, oh my goodness, what happened? What happened, mom? And it would be somebody who died and it might be a young person, and the way she felt so bad for the parent, I didn't get it then. But I do now. God knows I do now. There's too many people that I know I got love for that they lost a child. I mean, I was just going through my folders today, clean up in here, and I found an old 20. I forgot what year it was. I was coaching the A's then in my baseball team, and Makai was in the middle. If anybody know Makai, he passed away about 2 years ago. But even if it's somebody getting killed by shooting, car wrecks, it's fentanyl, pills, bullshit, whatever, we losing way too many kids. When I was young, it wasn't this way. It stood out whenever my mama would hear about somebody whose child died, and that was every blue moon, but it wasn't the way it is now. It's too many kids that are not going to have a childhood. No, I ain't going to curse it, but it's a good chance that too many kids not going to have a good or a childhood better than what their parents had, because one of their parents ain't here no more. Somebody got to step up and make that happen. The village got to step up. I don't care if we got to go take trips to Disney World on a bus full of kids who parents or mama or daddy ain't here no more. All we need is chaperones. We ain't broke. We can put money together for that. You gotta have a heart for it though. If you got a heart for it, don't even comment. Don't even say nothing smart about it. I ain't going to tell what some nobody else's kids and this, blah, blah, blah. Then it ain't for you. But if you got a heart where if I can organize, or we can organize it where we can take a bunch of kids who would never go to Disney World or somewhere because when their parents ain't here no more, we can get that done. I know we have a grandparent that'll help come chaperone with us, but we can get it done. We got to give them a better childhood than what we had. And a lot of them, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because certain words they can't say no more, it might make them mad. If a little boy can't, if other kids talking about their daddy, he can talk about his dad, he might get mad and want to fight. I mean, we got to be there to let them know it's all right and the village is behind you. but we got too many kids from car wrecks. Oh man, car wreck. I gotta say his name, Josh. Josh was a good kid. I probably was on here last time I was on here. I probably was talking about Jabril or Jaquan or another one, but I ain't gonna let their name or I ain't gonna let their name die. As far as on my show, he always still here to me, not in the physical. And that's what his uncle Chris Johnson told me too. That, yeah, he going out of the physical, but he's still always gonna be here. Josh, Jaquan, Green Eyes, all y'all. Know what I'm saying? I probably got about now. It's probably about close to 8 kids I coached that ain't here no more, and I think about them so much at work. And drive at least once every 2 weeks. I think about a kid that ain't here no more. Dennis. I think about Josh. I don't even want to go down that road no more right now, but we got to step up as a village. And if you know somebody ain't got somebody right now, do a little something. That kid could grow up and be somebody so successful and look out for you. The Meta eyeglasses. I had that invention years ago, but I had it for a different reason. I ain't gonna say it because I'm still trying to do it. But the Meta eyeglasses, you seen the commercials where people put the eyeglasses on and they say Meta record this and they at a party or this and that, whatever. That's cool and fine, Danny, at all, but that's gonna get somebody hurt. For real. Cause right now you can basically tell whenever somebody got a camera, a phone up recording you. But now somebody just got on shades and they recording you, stuff you doing, people you talking to, whatever. That's a little invasion of somebody's privacy, and I feel like somebody's gonna really get hurt over that. But if you feel like you want to buy a pair, knock yourself out though. But there's no privacy then. Really, you see somebody pointing a camera to a phone, you can tell, hey man, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? But if somebody just got on glass and they looking at you, and you can't. That's going there. That's going. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I'm about finished. For all y'all that's eyes getting sleepy, whatever. I'm about finished. Everybody that's been commenting, I do appreciate it. I really do. I want to say happy birthday to my sister-in-law, Melody. I ain't gonna tell your age, baby, but happy birthday yesterday. The New York City subway train murder, you might well say. If some of y'all haven't heard, I forgot the guy's name, so I ain't gonna chop it up and mess his name up, but it was a street performer on there. He always did Michael Jackson and impressions, and he had the Michael Jackson whole outfit on. He would dance for money, whatever. Long story short, he more than likely had mental problems though, but a lot of us got mental problems. We just don't get killed behind it. Okay. A lot of us is bipolar, y'all know that. But basically he on there and he must have been at dire straits and he was hungry. He was hungry. He was wilding on the subway train, telling people to please give me money so I can eat. I'm so hungry. Or just I want to go to jail, what he said. I want to go to jail so I can eat. I want to go to jail so I can eat. And nobody on that train put out their pocket and gave him some money. And I don't believe he touched nobody, but he was threatening people because you never know what you'll do whenever you're hungry. You never know what you'll do when you're hungry. And this Marine guy came from behind and put a chokehold on him, yoked him up, laid on his back, choked him out, and the dude died. Okay, the dude, I forgot his name. I don't want to say the wrong name, but he went to court and they dismissed all charges. First, they dropped it down to manslaughter, and then they asked for another hearing, another court time, and the next time they came back to court, they dropped the manslaughter. Basically, that's what he's saying is that I don't really know what he's saying because you have to choke somebody and cut their wind off for at least 5 minutes, 6 minutes sometimes for them to die. They don't just die because you choke them out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You could just, they'll pass out, they'll go limp. Basically, when he went limp, he didn't let go. It's a slippery slope for him to be innocent. Whether you want to use race, because you know what the races are, for him to be innocent like that for killing him, killing that man. But what's to say if somebody having a bad day and them and their spouse is somewhere, maybe caught the spouse cheating the night before, whatever, blah, 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 and they arguing somewhere in public to the point where he say he might do this or she say she might do this or whatever. And somebody can just come up behind them and choke them out to death so that person won't hurt nobody. That's basically what the ruling is saying. He came up behind the old boy. He was threatening people. He was saying he was hungry. Just send me to jail. I want to die or whatever. But I don't believe he grabbed nobody. And the ex-Marine came up from behind and choked him out. Now, when somebody's body go limp, you're supposed to let him go. He didn't. He was locked in because he used a lethal hold. A lethal hold is called lethal for a reason. That's what you do to kill somebody. So you're doing something to kill somebody and you expect for them not to die. There's certain way that you can choke somebody as long as you pushing their teeth together real hard, they'll pass out. So the average person will grab you under your chin and choke you out till you pass out. But he had on a lethal hold, which is to kill, around his windpipe and killed him. And when that man dropped limp, probably in minute number 2.5 or 3, you're supposed to let him go. And the man still would have lived. He didn't let him go. The man died, and he got scotch-free. Like I said before, if somebody arguing with somebody in public, and they start threatening about they're going to do this or whatever, I guess you can come up behind them with that chokehold and lay them down and say that you fear for the life of the people around you. Life we live in. Biden commutes the sentence of 1,500 people after he did that for his son. He pardoned his son. And once he pardoned his son, everybody started talking junk about him, about the number of people that Trump had pardoned, and that you said you weren't going to pardon your son, and you did anyway. Then you come back a week or two later and pardon 1,500 people. Most of those people that he pardoned were on house arrest. Back whenever COVID let so many people out of jail because of COVID, they had them on house arrest or monitored arrest. Those are the people that he let go. You know why? Because he ain't finna mess with the prison industrial system, the private prison. They gotta keep them prisons full. That's money. He's not gonna take them, no. So the people that's already out of jail, he commuted their sentences. And his son got away with a 10-year pardon, saying that anything that he done within 10 years, he can never be questioned or go to jail about. He could have done, well, he was on drugs and wilding and going country to country and had hookers and whatever. So he could have done whatever to whoever. And for 10 years of pardon, that's presidential. Most people get pardoned or commute their sentence, and it's just for then. He did it for 10 years, from 10 years ago to now. Cause you know why? That covers his behind. The stuff that him and his son was doing in Ukraine. He can't be questioned about that now because he gave him that 10-year presidential whatever he gave him. You know what I'm saying? Get out of jail free card, pass. For 10 years. And he done in the last 10 years. And we got Democrats that saying, I love Joe Biden. Joe Biden, yeah. My people. That political party, Republican, Democrat, is neither one of them is for us. We got to use them to get what we want to get from them. They are not for us. They had a bill in California about to pass reparations. What's his name? Glavin. He was about to run for president, and it was time for the bill to get signed for California reparations called HD 40, somebody, whatever, to bring it to Congress. And he didn't do it. He talked good about it. They got him elected to a governor out there in California. But when it came time to write his name on the side, on a dotted line, he was thinking about running for president, he wouldn't do it. And now the time has passed by. We gotta stop thinking that, come on, wake up, people. I mean, for real. We by ourselves. Other races don't even like us. We are by ourselves. That's a bad thing, but that's a good thing. Okay? It's a good thing. I hate to say it, we might have to separate some of us from some of us. The negative, gossiping, lazy, I'm going to the house type people. We got to separate them. We got to move on because they will hold us back from doing anything positive. They will. Okay. Serena Williams, I wish I had it now, but I could put it up on the screen now, but she is shutting down rumors of skin bleaching. I guess skin bleaching herself. She's shutting down the rumors of that saying that she been doing that. I ain't even gotta show no pictures of Serena. Everybody know what Serena looked like. She baby Michael Jackson by now. And she's trying to let it, I mean, like Cat Williams said, 2024, everybody been exposed. Serena Williams, you can kick rocks. For real. I ain't trying to say it because of who you married and this and that, you bleaching your skin, this and that, whatever. Kick rocks. That's me, that's probably you, whoever though, but anybody nowadays that ain't on our side, kick rocks. Kick rocks hard, but matter of fact, kick rocks barefooted. LeBron James, take your shoes off. You can almost kick rocks too. It's kind of foul. Do y'all know the reason why LeBron James was supporting Harris and Biden and not Trump? And why Trump and LeBron James got a beef? LeBron James started it. He started back whenever Trump first won the election, and he got pulled for the Lakers though, but he made it where on away games they would not stand at any Trump hotels. Made it kind of contagious with other teams and stuff, players that got on and started doing that, whatever. And so you get mad whenever Trump talk junk to you. You mess with his money. For what? For Harris and Biden? People, we gotta know how to be brothers, how to be sisters. Just because we got melanin, don't make you a brother or a sister. It's your heart and your mind. All right? Not just saying something that sound good and look good. Brothers and sisters don't waste that. We don't waste air on that. We don't waste time repeating stuff. We don't waste time saying stuff because it sounds good. We don't waste time saying stuff in a white voice. We don't do that. I talk to you the same way I talk to anybody else. Just don't curse. That's communicating. I'm not finna change my voice, speak through my nose, and hey, how you doing? None of that. None of that. It's time for everybody to start being real. Being real, I mean, you ratchet, you gonna curse in front of you. You can talk to a preacher, same way you can talk to somebody at the barbershop. Be yourself, be real. It's too stressful, it's too stress killing us. And you ain't got time to be fake or phony. Be real. And that's about it. That's all I gotta say. Well, it's this chick named Irene Shamali. She in India, but she had the longest hunger strike going on right now, 16 years. Because she is a hunger strike protesting the government and the army there. And what they doing is they force feeding her through her nose, through her hose, so she won't die. Because they know when she dies, she'll become a martyr. And that'll mean way more. People gonna start paying way more attention. People gonna start. And that's what it's kind of like that dude that shot that guy in New York. They don't want that to start being something that people start doing, taking out vigilante justice. But it's the only thing that get people attention nowadays. I mean, real talk. If CEO people, whatever, know that somebody can't afford their medicine and they're going to die because they can't afford their medicine, they don't give a damn. They know that medicine is so high that a lot of people not going to be able to afford it and their lights might go out or blah, 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 whatever. They don't give a damn. Same way, just like Israel and the government here don't give a damn about the people in Palestine or Syria, whatever, the kids and the old people that's getting bombed and getting killed. They don't give a damn. They don't. So when they come on TV, try to act like, and they some reason trying to get started with a World War III with Iran. Watch and listen to the news. Everything they're trying to lead it back. They even talking about the drones might be Iran. One senator, it's so many senators that they get money from the military industrial complex to pump up wars so they can make so many billions of each war that we go and start fighting. So they got a lot of money invested in people that's in the government right now to go to the Congress or go to the president's ear and try to convince them that such and such is a bad guy and we need to go to war with them. Ain't nobody even fucking with us or Israel. They control the media and tell us all this bad stuff. And we the ones going around leaving this country, leaving our home country, going to other countries, killing people. We might be the Antichrist here. Abortion, gay this, transgender this, killing innocent people, that's abomination. Just like they say, being gay, whatever, abomination, keep reading the scripture. Killing innocent people, women and children is abomination. We paying our tax dollars and we voting yes to fund people to do that. So who's the Antichrist, us or the ones who are doing it? I'm finna get off my chair. I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed the comments. I'm gonna read them I'm gonna read all of them once I get off the air. And like I say, I'm gonna try to do this every Friday, but I need y'all to give some call-ins. Okay? I need some good call-ins. I might need to shoot and take a pee break or something. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody just to keep talking. Once you tell me or text me that you're gonna call in, I'm gonna go to Facebook and find your picture. So while you are talking, your picture will be up there. For the ones who don't want to go and type in the URL and come on screen with me, you can do it that way. Like I said, I understand people don't call because you're a punk. That's why. But thanks everybody for listening. Thank everybody for the comments. Like I said, I'm trying to do it every Friday or Saturday until y'all start calling in and I can just sit back. And your comment gonna be on the last caller's comment and vice versa. And make my job a whole lot easier. But until then, I'm gonna watch the news. I'm gonna keep my ear to whatever's going on all week, jot it down. And next week we're gonna talk about it. Okay? There was some more birthdays that I wanted to give a shout out though, but right now, I'm gonna let it go. Like I say, happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is in December. My nephew DeAndre just had a birthday. My nephew Josh, what I call him, his birthday is coming up, along with my granddaughter Nola. Birthday is coming up. My mama birthday coming up, Georgia May, the 25th. I know my aunt Jeanette, the 24th, is coming up. And I'm probably missing a lot of them, but I will give you a birthday shout out next week. And I know I got a lot in January. A lot of January birthdays. Like I said, I enjoy y'all. I appreciate it. And I apologize for taking that break. I had to get the building right. The building was cold. If the building cold, you ain't gonna see me. I don't do that. Nah, it's nipping. But right now it's about 75 degrees up in here. Feeling good. Other than that, click, like, share, whatever they say do on YouTube. That way, so whenever my show do come up, you get a reminder. Subscribe. Yeah. Subscribe. So when my show do come up next week, you get a little reminder that it's coming up. And that's about it. I appreciate y'all. Big bro, you enjoy yourself with your old lady on her birthday. And other than that, like I always say, just because you're alive, a dog is alive, a cat is alive. You gotta do good to be considered a good person. Just because you ain't out there breaking the law, you ain't out there cursing out people, you ain't ratchet, whatever. In my eyes, you a human. That make you a good person. You gotta do good to be considered a good person. And whenever your ass is pushing up daisies, that's what people are gonna say whether you was a good person or not. You was alright. You ain't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? You cool. But a good person is on when people say, "Damn, he gone, she gone." Yo, that's a good person right there, man. We lost a good one. If they can't say that about your ass, you got some work to do. All right. So other than that, peace. Y'all be good. If you have a topic that you want to talk about for next week, please go to A.M.P podcast on Facebook, or you can go to A.M.P McCoy page on Facebook. Leave me a topic, or if you want to go on next week about something, you might have a business that you want to talk about. Lord, I have not forgot about you. You have a business that you want to talk about. You might have an event that's coming up and you want to talk about. Okay. Sometimes these shows stick around a little longer than a feed on Facebook, because once you put them on Facebook as far as an event and somebody don't check it out within the next hour, it'd be so many feeds go by that they don't get the chance to see it. So if you have anything coming up, if you have or had a loved one that passed away and you want to come on here and give thanks to the people or give a tribute to that person, let me know. All right. So we keep their name alive. And they deserve that. Other than that, peace like hair grease. I'll holler at you.